Hello YouTube, hello nerdfighters, and hello any other person who might have stumbled out there while wandering the world wide webernets and stumbled upon my face. I've been struggling for a really long time, like about 2 years now, to figure out what my first YouTube video should be. And I've struggled with a whole bunch of different concepts and tried to figure it out because for some reason I had this idea in my head that it needs to be something brilliant and deep and meaningful and like a Meet Anya video. That's my name. I'm Anya. Hello, I'm Anya. Nice to meet you. A couple days ago, I kind of realized the Project for Awesome was coming up and that would be perfect. I mean, that's deep, that's meaningful, but I don't have to think too much about the format and thinking, will it be brilliant? Will people want to keep watching me? Will they stop 20 seconds into the video and go, this girl's crazy? You've probably done that already. But anyway, and as I thought about it, the more I thought about it, the more I realized that this would be absolute perfect video for me because Nerdfighteria is such a big part of my world. I can't even imagine what would have happened if Julia Nunes hadn't participated in the Project for Awesome 3 years ago. And if she hadn't done a Project for Awesome video, I would never have found out about the Vlogbrothers. And since then, Nerdfighteria has become such a huge part of my life that I actually can't think of a better way to start off my YouTube career than a Project for Awesome video. So without any further ado, onwards to the charity. The charity that I selected for the Project for Awesome this year is the Trevor Project, which you've probably heard of, but if you haven't, here's a quick rundown. The Trevor Project is an organization established to help LGBTQ youth who are struggling with their sexuality or with people's judgments around their sexuality, or really just their life as a gay teen or young adult, or other letters. Gay isn't the only thing in there, in that window. There's other people partying in that party. Anyway, a large part of the Trevor Project is something called the Trevor Lifeline, which is a round-the-clock nationwide, it's the first and the only round-the-clock and nationwide helpline for potentially suicidal gay, lesbian, transgender, bisexual, questioning teenagers and young adults and slightly younger than teenager adults and slightly younger than teenager not adults who are having qualms with their sexuality or their gender stuff. The Trevor Project is a hugely important thing because before 1998 there was nothing like this. If you had no one you could talk to that you knew in person, you were pretty much just up the creek without a paddle. And as we've seen in recent months, although I suppose not so recent now, it was a couple months ago, but with the kind of rash of suicides, the 6 boys who killed themselves in the last year, it is a problem. It's a serious problem. LGBTQ youth need people to talk to about the problems that they have, and when they can't trust people in their lives, they need to have somewhere that they can call or someone that they can talk to online who can remain anonymous and let them remain anonymous and just help them with their problems, and that's exactly what the Trevor Project seeks to do. They have these 5, I guess it's 4, yeah, 5, they have 5 principles that they operate on, which is impact, awareness, advocacy, expertise, and efficiency. And they run round the clock, as I said before, to help people in any time zone, in any state, in any country, any province, any city, who need help, who just need a friendly ear to talk to, or who need some serious attention. Anything that you need, you can call the Trevor Lifeline, or you can go onto their online services and get help. And although I personally have had very few struggles around my sexuality, for which I am incredibly grateful, I happen to be for which I'm incredibly grateful. I live in a very accepting town, for the most part. I mean, there are definitely still the haters, but for the most part, if a gay couple walks down the street holding hands, people are more likely to go, aw, cute couple, than, die, you sinners, or something like that. Although it does happen, and there are definitely people like that. There is intolerance. It's just less so here. So I was very fortunate, and my friends are very fortunate, but there are people in the world who are much less fortunate than I am, that have people, maybe even their own parents, their own friends, who just really don't understand. And I know how it feels to have no one that you can talk to about something. And the Trevor Project is that shoulder to cry on. It's that listening ear, passing no judgment, just helping when help is needed. Charities like the Trevor Project save lives. And that's why I think you should go look at the links that I posted in the description, in the doobly-doo, and do anything you can to help make sure that charities like this never stop existing and getting better and helping more. And I'm not asking you to donate any money or any time. All I'm saying is that you should mention the Trevor Project to 5 friends. Just 5. One person can make a difference, and one phone call can save a life. Support the Trevor Project. Support love. Support awesome. DFTBA.